Hi, my name is Jennifer Dennehy, and I am sort of the head designer of the costumes for our family. Our family calls ourselves House of 1,000 Gluesticks. This year for Grand Rapids Comic Con, our family are each dressing up as different characters with ice or frost powers. It was an idea that we had years ago, and we thought we'd get it done 2 years ago, and we actually didn't get it done in time, so we were really sad. So we thought, that's okay, we'll plug along, and we'll do it the next year. And the next year came along, and we still weren't done because of this dragon being a bigger project than we realized we were getting ourselves into. This year, I think we're ready. We have to be ready because this is our third attempt, and I've had to remake the kids' costumes so many times because they outgrow them that if we don't get them done this year, I'm just going to be crushed. So this year we have to be ready because we have no choice. We have to be ready, so we'll be ready.
I've always drawn since I was a little kid, so it's always been there. I always drew monsters and creatures and things that go bump in the night. So it was always my passion. So I've gotten away this whole time drawing exactly what I love. I went to a horror convention in Detroit, and they had an art contest, so I brought some paintings and put some stuff in the contest. And I started talking to some of the other vendors who are also artists, and they go, well, you know, why aren't you doing this? And then the very next year I had a booth. I've gotten to the point where I'm starting to retire. Table costs, travel, hotel, food, all builds up, and as people are buying less, it's harder to actually justify making those moves. Still enjoy drawing. I enjoy what I do. I don't want to feel the pressure of having to perform and, you know, do the things that will be popular at that moment. So it's maybe a time to step back a little bit.
I do cons because it meets with the fans. You interact with them. You know, it's the meeting with the people. I don't do it for the money. It's more or less meeting and greeting, and then hanging out with the fans. It's nice to see everybody. You kind of build a family with all the vendors and different people.
The fans are my bloodline. The fans are who I live for. I love these guys. They keep me going. It gives me a chance to raise Kane.
Oh man, doing cons, we get to meet so many amazing people.
Yeah, it's building up the grassroots support. The hardest thing about making comics is letting people know that you make comics. So the best way to go about that is to put yourself in front of the largest numbers of people you can.
I love watching people with passion, man. When they're really into it, people are smiling, they're friendly. It's a good weekend, it's a good environment, and I wait literally every year for it.
dragon that held us up, and the dragon was here and dropped off. It was everything that had to happen after the dragon was dropped off that caused the panic. Well, today we have White Walker from Game of Thrones. I'm the White Witch from Narnia. We have the Ice King from Adventure Time.
Periwinkle from Secret of the Wings.
Yeah, Periwinkle. Over here we have Anna and Elsa. Over here we have Jack Frost. And up at the stage is our dragon.
I'm looking for really finished, complete costumes, things like, finished hems, really nice seams on armor, things like that. So I'm really looking for that whole complete package.
One thing with cosplay is awesome is even the smaller, obscure cosplays are right up there with the big, giant, elaborate costumes. So, I mean, I saw a Lucy, I Love Lucy costume where she had the conveyor belt with the bonbons that she was eating. That's brilliant. But you see a giant, Hulkbuster.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's just as brilliant. So I think, you can't really say what's the best. They're all kind of equal to me.
It's been going great today. Fans have been incredible. The crowds are fantastic. I can't complain one bit. It's funny. The Godzillas I expected would sell because there's so many Godzillas and the Godzilla cast here. But there's always those weird things. I've sold a lot of Alice Cooper prints. I'm a huge Alice Cooper fan. I didn't know that there'd be that much of an interest at Comic-Con for Alice Cooper prints.
What is all this, Mr. Celebrity? Finally! That's a nice piece.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thank you. About time, man.
Good seeing you.
It's just neat meeting all the fans because it becomes, you really don't realize how many people that your show or whatever it was you were on is touching. And when it's just really cool. It's fun. You end up really charged up by the end of the day usually.
I do the cons for the fans. I absolutely love it. It's wonderful. I get to travel all over the world and get to meet all amazing fans and relive this time of my life. So it's just been such a gift. It really has. Game of Thrones. I'm completely obsessed with Game of Thrones. So I definitely geek out over Game of Thrones.
Well, of course, like most enterprises in this world, I'm doing it for the money. Can't deny that. However, the thing is to make them good fun, and they're good fun. This is absolutely serious because of the people you meet. I meet several hundred people every day, which is enjoyable to look into people's eyes and know that they're here because they want to be here. That's the point. They want to be here. Nobody's come here just for the hell of it. They want to be here and meet people. And if they come up to my table, that means they want to meet me, which is a tremendous compliment, and that's what I'm here for.
Now that you're here, are you excited for the contest?
Yes, very.
Okay, next we have Frost Dragon, White Walker, White Winter, Periwinkle, Elsa, Jack Frost, and Ice King.
for first place in the group category, drum roll, goes to the House of 1,000 Gluesticks.
Sales were really good. Just beyond my expectations this year. A lot of people dug what I was drawing, and that always makes my day.
It's a trophy!
As much as sometimes I get frustrated with, not even breaking even at a con, I still love the environment, the atmosphere, the other vendors, the other artists, celebrities, the fans. I think I'm going to keep doing this show. It's 10 minutes from my home, and Grand Rapids Comic Con is kind of like my home, so I'll give up all the big ones, I'll give up everything with distance and travel, but I will keep doing Grand Rapids Comic Con.